Hey guys, welcome back to Toko, the Reject Demon. Putting my controller up on my desk because I forgot to do that before starting this recording. This is CG Gamer Girl signing on. So last time was a hell of a lot. We officially met Devin, Toko's sister, and Toko awakened her rock magic, I guess. We met Epiphany. Ooh, Epiphany. Wouldn't mind her being mine. Good God, she's so badass. Toko sits on the edge of Nadia's bed, still a bit wound up after the previous night. She was in the process of using Nadia's television to distract herself from Devin when Nadia interrupted. Awake already? I'm surprised you got up first. You didn't think I was going to just lie there all day, did you? Pressed against the warmth of my bosom, but of course. You found the remote. Anything good on? Honestly, it's a lot of stuff I don't understand. I'm not sure I'm really fond of. Hi, thank you. Blech. Before Toko can pass her newly beloved change channel button, Nadia swipes the remote from her and flops onto the bed. Hey, I was using that. Oh, that's Nemin Tenchi. I nearly forgot that I have tickets. I have tickets too. What does the arcade have to... Not like that. The tickets to see her perform. You got tickets to see her? Yeah, she's really popular. My friend Steph knows people working backstage. It's super easy to score tickets. She's weird. Are you jealous? No, she's just weird. What? Nuh-uh. Now come on, breakfast time. Nothing spicy. Something's not right here. Pardon? Nothing. I'm really hungry. That sounded exactly like what you said. I'd like to see her. Maybe. I knew it! I think after last night, we really need to cut loose and dance. Steph already got tickets, but we can see about sneaking in during setup and getting more. Do you think your friend King Show would like to come along? She's not my friend! Oh well, after breakfast I'll call Steph and we can go down to the concert. They'll let me in? You can borrow Steph's pass for now. I have both of them. Let me check the mail. I'll be right back. Tenchi. Would she be that bold? There's something about the exuberant girl's dance that makes Toko uncomfortable. Everything about Nemi makes her far too eye-catching. Even for... Hey, Toko! We need to head out. Please get dressed. Wait, huh? What's going on? You were the one who got this letter. It was from your school. So why do I have to go? It's from the Dean of Students. I don't understand it. I insisted that you come. And on a Sunday, too. Toko looks confused, but if the letter's aware of her, then something is wrong. First the concert business, and now this. Nadia hits the down button on the wall. It's an elevator in the newly built wing of the university, and at this point no students have been allowed inside. The halls all seem eerily quiet. It's weird. I've never been to this part of the school. It's strange for the dean's office to be in the basement. Yeah, that does seem to raise a few red flags. The elevator pings and the door opens seconds later. The two of them step aboard. Although Toko looks around nervously. Something feels off about this. The elevator jolts and begins to go down, and seems to go on forever. Let me see that letter. It's weird. It's not really a conventional school document. Nadia reaches into her bag and pulls out a black envelope with white text, along with a matching folded letter, and happily sets it in Toko's hand. You didn't even think that a black letter seemed the slightest bit suspicious? The floor counter ticks down to -20, -21, then begins rapidly skipping 4s. -55, -143. When it reaches -250, it starts to count up. +1, +2, +3. Suddenly, Toko's eyes widen at the paper in her hands, shriveling up and then dissolving to black dust. Her hackles rise as the air feels very different and uncomfortably familiar. I knew it. This is bad. This is really bad. We've crossed over into hell. Really? There's an elevator to hell in my school? No wonder everyone was scared of the dean's office. Hey, this is no time to joke. This is real bad. No wonder it asked me to come along. Nadia seems unfazed by the whole thing, with a look that could only be considered a vague interest in seeing hell for the first time. But don't worry, Toko. I'm sure that if they were trying to hurt you, they would have by now. Besides, you have Epiphany to protect you. And me. Nadia latches her arm around Toko's and leans in. It is comforting in an embarrassing sort of way, as Nadia leans up against Toko and pulls her close. Toko reaches to her chest and firmly holds onto Epiphany's strap. Yeah. The numbers on the floor begin to rapidly slow. 1,986. 1,976. When it reaches 2,112, the elevator pings and opens up. The walls are painfully familiar black marble. The sky glaring through the windows is an unpleasant, welcoming red. As home as Toko feels at the moment, it makes her as unsettled as she could possibly be. In the middle of the floor is a carpet that leads the way through a painfully long office to a desk at the far end. She can hear the scribbling of signatures and the stamping of papers at the other side of them. Are we about to run into the woman that sent Toko to the human realm in the first place? Nadia looks through the windows, staring at the strange red cityscape before her. It looks like a human city, yet warped into impossible architectures. Even to Toko, everything about him always seemed off. Now, Toko, don't keep me waiting. That voice. It's annoyingly familiar. Toko runs towards the voice. Toko! Toko! You! You're suddenly a dean now? Suddenly? I've always been the dean of students. I can't very well step in the overworld anymore, so I had an elevator put in my office. Nadia bounces along after Toko, trying to catch up after she had run off. Toko! Jeez, don't run away like that. You! It was all you, wasn't it? That's right. Toko, don't ignore me. Toko takes a step back and looks at Nadia as she finally catches up. She becomes increasingly upset, her hand clinging to Epiphany and to the back of Nadia's sweater. And it was you. You were the one who told Ginsho to follow us. Bellatrix. Philanthrics. That's a boss. That's a boss in Demon Souls. Bellatrix closes a black folder and presses her hands upon her desk, linking her fingers together. She seems to croon, amused at the two. Yes, that's right. And Devin, you opened the contract on Nadia's soul and told Devin to go after it. Yep, it was me. Bellatrix doesn't move. She only stays there watching and smiling. Toko's face, however, turns red and angry. Nadia clings to Toko's side reassuringly. Toko, calm down. And you orchestrated that entire mess to make me come back here, didn't you? Why? Why did you do it? Bellatrix watches Nadia, then turns back to Toko. To awaken Epiphany, of course. Why do you think you've been given so many chances? Why do you think Limbo has kept your contract renewed year after year despite not ferrying any souls? Bellatrix lifts her hands and gestures to Epiphany. You don't think that we as demons couldn't tell that what was going on with you, do you, Toko? It is extremely unusual for a situation to occur, for you to possess a complete human soul while the host continues living. This is an exceptionally exciting moment. But you were always so stubborn, so headstrong. No one could get through to you. All you needed was just a little push to send you in the right direction. Toko bends over and slams her palms on top of the desk. So you used me for your own stupid game, you kicked me out of hell, and you introduced you to Nadia and Epiphany. Exactly. Toko recoils. She can feel her blood cooking her bones. I don't like being used. I don't like being bossed around and toyed with. I want you to leave me and Nadia alone. Toko? Nadia clings to Toko tighter, and the look on her face is like she's in bliss. Bellatrix curls her arms underneath her chest and muses over something. You and Nadia, huh? You've changed, Toko. A lot from a mere 3 days in the overworld. You have so much potential as a demon. More than you will ever know. It'd be a shame if you wasted living in the overworld being hunted by demons and angels. What are you talking about? As a demon without an instrument, you have never participated in the Intercircle Rock competition, have you? What are you getting at, Bellatrix? I mean that now that you have Epiphany. Bellatrix stands up and throws her hands into the air. You can participate in this year's Inner Circle Rock competition, Hell on Earth Tour. Oh wow, that sounds like an amazing name. I wonder what kind of music demons like to listen to. I'm not interested. But Toko, it might be fun. Exactly, it is fun. And for the last 200 years, Outer Circle has never won a trophy in the Intercircle Rock competition. Wait, Outer Circle? Outer Circle. This is separated into 9 tiers, with 3 circles and 3 circles of 3 tiers. Outer Circle is Limbo, Lust, and Gluttony. Middle Circle is Wrath, Envy, and Greed. That was Toko saying that. I just realized it. Inner Circle is Sloth, Sorrow, and Pride. It should be no surprise to even a human that the inner city of Dis is where the strongest demons in hell reside. Inner Circle is the strongest of the strong, who have held the Inner Circle Rock competition title for the last 200 years. And just one band has held that title all 200 years running. Erenice. Wait, who's Erenice? Erenice is a band from the Inner Circle. I've never seen them personally. They only hold concerts in Inner Circle. No one from Middle Circle or Outer Circle ever goes there. And you are going to beat them. You're crazy! Even if you cooked up this stupid scheme to awaken Epiphany, there's no way I'll beat them. I don't know how, or care to know how. But that's not true, Toko. You want to learn how to play Epiphany properly, don't you? Toko furrows her brow a bit, trying hard to find reason to deny it. Still, there's no way I'll be able to. I don't have a band, and I don't have a manager. But that's not true. There's your manager. Bellatrix muses as she gestures to Nadia, and then adjusts her glasses with a devious grin. She lifts her arms up and elegantly claps her hands. And as for your band... You two... What the hell are you two doing here? Kinsho made me look like an idiot, and you tried to force me to take Nadia's soul. Give me one good reason to even thinking of helping you now. Hey, you're the bully from the park. We've not been fully introduced, have we? Little Miss... Oh, that's Davy. We've not been formally introduced, have we? Little Miss here is Toko's older sister. I'm sure you're quite aware of that. But Sissy has something rather precious tucked away in her obstinate little heart. Someone with a brain lost in Wonderland like her would have never noticed Epiphany on her own. Besides, it's as Bellatrix says, you've got to be reunited with your little girly friend, right? I was forbidden from telling you everything, or you would not have done this willingly. So this whole time, everyone knew about me. This really pisses me off. Devon whips out a small handkerchief from her sleeves before dabbling away her non-existent tears, then drops into Davy's hands, who carefully folds it. You know, I didn't relish having to beat up my precious little sister, but we had no other options. Liar. I won't do it. There's another excuse for you two to pull a prank or to manipulate me. You're wrong, Toko. This was to realize your potential. Naturally, an instrument finds its owner from varying souls, but as a farrier, you are utterly hopeless. For whatever reason, you possess a rather strong bond that has created Epiphany. So without Ginsho and Devon's help, we would have never been able to draw your instrument. Desperate situations, desperate measures. God, every time I do Toko's voice, it feels like my nose is getting stuffed up. I don't know why. As Outer Circle, we need to send our strongest bands to the Inter-Circle Rock competition, and you four are our best shot at winning the title. Epiphany is weak from her fight with Devin and years of neglect, and the human world should never be able to sustain herself, and neither will you. For your own personal gain, not for any sympathy for me or Nadia. Don't forget you kicked me out. You personally shredded my folder. Why should I do anything for you? Or for Ginsho? Or for fucking Devin? Or for any horrid little speck of hell now? So, you found Epiphany, didn't you? You're with Nadia now, aren't you? I acted completely in your interests. Besides, if you succeed in winning the title of Outer Circle, Limbo will reinstate you as a demon farrier and... Bellatrix pulls out a large and expansive contract and lays it out upon the desk before Toko. Nadia attempts to read it, but it's in some strange demonic language. Nadia's contract will be closed forever and sealed. Her soul will not be taken to Limbo, and Nadia will be allowed to serve her penance for the sins she's committed while she's still alive. Wait, this means we won't have to be separated? Impossible. Hell would never allow this. The demon code is very clear about a farrier's duties. Bellatrix rocks side to side, grin on her face. Don't forget, Toko, that I run Limbo, and I am the caretaker for farriers. Your situation with Nadia and Epiphany is extraordinary, and so requires extraordinary bending of the rules. You're not doing this for my sake or Nadia's. You're just doing this so the Outer Circle will win. So, isn't that what every demon strives for? To win? Toko, I think we should do this. I think it might actually be fun. You've never been to hell, Nadia. It's not a place for humans. So, you're not very demon-like yourself anymore. Nadia tugs on Toko's arm and says insistently, and forces her hand into Toko's palm. I think I've had enough of being led around. If this is going to happen, we should have it happen on our terms. Remember what we talked about? The only alternative would be for us to separate again. Toko looks at Nadia hesitantly and squeezes back. Then, in a self-reaffirming way, she grabs onto Epiphany's strap, thinking about their conversation last night. Epiphany seems to hum back at her. Fine. I'm going to go, but not for any of you, not for your stupid titles. I'll go for Nadia, for Epiphany. And I get to choose the band's name. Got a name yet? Course not! I didn't know there was going to be a band until 5 minutes ago. Ginsho ignores the two of them by checking her wallet. Meanwhile, Nadia isn't sure what point she should get involved in an argument between sisters. I have no problems going solo, by the way. Usually you don't threaten to break up the band until you at least get a couple hits. I'll hit you a couple times if that's what you want. Relax. Ginsho steps between Toko and Devin. Here, eat this. She hands the two of them each a small sugar dumpling. Toko can have mine. She's the only one who needs to relax. Not hungry. Open your mouths. I'm not a Toko stifles a laugh as Ginsho forces the dumpling into Devin's mouth. Fine, give it here. Toko eats the dumpling herself, still amused. Are you two done? No, I'm not going to be done with Devin for another aeon. I'm glad my little sister is so interested in me. Did you forget what happened yesterday? Oh, you're still mad about the fake kidnapping thing? I have to interject here, but it wasn't fake to me. Exactly! And that was just yesterday! What about the rest of our lives, huh? Do you think I'm going to forget just because I got tricked into joining a band? Yes! Okay, you're dinner? Toko finds herself gagged by another dumpling. I never knew anyone who could get so worked up over nothing quite as spectacular spectacularly as you, Toko. Now, as we are bandmates, we should act like colleagues, right? Let's agree to not fight until we're done with Hell on Earth. I think we need more than an agreement not to fight. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to a concert. I got my friend to get me an extra ticket for Toko. I can get some for the two of you as well. Concert for who? Nemi Tenchi Tenchi. That should be more fun than you realize, Nadia. I'm interested. Shall we do some family bonding through the power of pop music? As long as I can get to the refreshment stands in time. Alright, I'll call Steph and get the setup. Meet me and Toko tomorrow. Devin headed off to wherever she's made her home on Earth. Toko follows behind Nadia on the walk back to the apartment. But... Hello, Toko. Hi. Did you need something? Ginjo waits patiently as Toko waffles back and forth. Toko knows she isn't very good at this sort of thing. Apologies aren't something demons need to practice. About what you said earlier. It is alright. Well, here, take this. Oh, human food? Yeah, it's just, you know. Oh, maybe Toko is not so bad after all. Just shut up and eat your food! I said food. It is okay. I understand Toko has trouble expressing emotions. Right. Well, anyway... Thank you, Toko. You're welcome. Nah, bonding. Oh, that was an eventful day. Too eventful. I don't think I can keep this up. Oh, they won't all be like this. And tomorrow we can relax and have fun. Yeah. Steph was able to get tickets for Devin and King's show, so the 5 of us will get to enjoy it together. Backstage passes too. I'm so excited. Yeah. Coming to bed? Yeah. Have anything other to say than yeah? Nadia? I imagine you have lots of things on your mind, but is there something really bugging you right now? Have you been to one of these concerts before? Plenty of times. I can't wait to show you your first Earth concert. I meant with this Nemi person. Oh, no? This is your first time in town. Might be the only chance I'll get without spending a fortune on travel. Got it. Look forward to it. It's going to be way more awesome than the silly movie we watched, promise. Thanks. Let's get some rest. We'll be up late tomorrow. Sleep well, Toko. Yeah, good night. The lights go off, and as Toko lies in bed, she sends her thoughts outward. Hey, Epiphany. I need advice. Huh? About what? Look, don't you want to sleep? Not yet. You have the same worries I do, right? Of course. I bet Devin noticed it too. She wouldn't care, though. Well, she probably doesn't think there's anything actually wrong. She only heard the name. It's cute that you're trying to care, though. I just don't want anyone hurt. A natural wish. Now, I'm exhausted. Night, Toko. Wait! There's no answer. After complaining for so long that I wouldn't listen to her. Great. Maybe try to catch her at an earlier time? Toko cuddles up to Nadia, relaxing in the warmth of her body. The worries about how tomorrow could go dissipate as sleep takes her. Okay, we just have to find one of the... Ah, there she is! I knew it. Hello, my adorable, lovely fans. I'm so glad to meet you. She called me lovely? I'm just gonna give her, like, the highest pitched voice I can do without ruining my voice any more than Toko's voice is going to... Nadia, be careful. She's an angel. What? Angel. One of the denizens of heaven? Kind of like demons who live in hell? Angels are real too? Toko, what about mermaids? What about centaurs? Witches? Vampires? Goblins? They're... Hey, you two! Are you enjoying yourselves? We're doing fine. Nemi leans in eerily close to Toko and gives her a wink. Glad to hear it. But are you sure you're meant to be here, Miss... Toko, I was invited. I have a ticket. I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be here. Invited? That makes sense. Is everything okay? Just fine. I trust you, Miss Toko, to not cause a scene. I know how unwilling you and your kind can get. Okay, hold it. I'm not letting that go. Toko, wait. We both know what's up. I don't care what you do here with your fans, but don't insult me. Uh-huh. Nemi catches something strange in Toko's tone. I apologize for insulting you, Miss Toko. I will let you insult yourself with your own actions. Hey! Nemi leans into Nadia's ear. You brought a creature from hell here? Do you even know what you're getting into? No. I've been pretty confused for the past 3 days. I only just discovered the whole angel thing 2 minutes ago, and I don't even know what you're here for. But my girlfriend is still a guest of yours. Girlfriend? Demon with a human? Adorable! Well, it's not my thing to get in the way of true love. Enjoy yourselves now, you two! Well, I have to get ready. I'll see you in the crowd. Ta-da! Nemi gives a small curtsy before turning and walking away. Jeez, I know pop stars aren't quite what they appear, but wow. Why does an angel even want to be a pop star anyway? Hunger, just like demons. Well, we'll take you as you are. Angels seek out what they deem to be the best in humanity. I think of it as being a gourmet who only eats good karma. If you gave them a plate of food, they wouldn't even finish every bite. Talk about being picky. That's funny coming from you. Well, still. Did she eat during the concert? I guess if you don't mind everyone knowing who you are, then gathering them in one place makes it easy to feed. That sounds a bit creepy. At worst, they can pull out everything that makes a human human, leaving them a husk to develop all over again. How often does that happen? Almost never. It's not allowed, and they usually aren't interested. Because they're so picky about what they eat, they tend to push people to do as much good as possible. Oh, what monsters? Whether humanity actually benefits is irrelevant to them, though. And if Nemi is the type to take it too far, then I should do something about it. Too far? And why is it your job? By the way, I think we're being watched. By who? Nemi? Nah, see that giant guy by the door? I'm not sure how I missed him. He doesn't even fit the screen. The wall almost seems to move as a man steps towards the front of the hall. With the stature of a mountain, each step he takes shakes the floor. He grunts as he walks, and the reverberation makes even the normally dense Toko shudder. There's 2 angels here. He's presumably working for Nemi. Okay, Toko, we should get out of here. Should we go find Steph now? Sure. I just have to check on something super quick. I'll be with you soon, so go ahead. Oh, Toko? She can move really fast when she wants to. Maybe she needed to pee. Oh, who am I kidding? This is going to be trouble. Ah, what are you doing here? Outside the school? Our route to and from hell, of course. Oh, that's Devin. Outside the school? Our route to and from heaven, of course. Oh, good point. We just met with Bellatrix. It surprises me Toko is not here. Or is she hiding behind you? No, she said she'd catch up, and now I don't know where she's at. I bet she's lost. Hey, that's not funny. We should... Wait, do demons have cell phones? Cello phone? Gincho reaches into her jacket pocket, pulls out a small device and flips it open. One of these. Oh, where did you get that? It is how humans order a food known as pizza. Then Wait, how does it work? Oh boy. Sorry, Dania. Now, to find that angel. Running down the backstage hallway, Toko goes door to door, searching through various dressing rooms for Nemi. Toko didn't mean to ditch Nadia, but knew she'd object if she saw her trying to do this. She's certain Nemi is doing something out of line with the audience. Something that could damage them permanently. She wasn't sure yet just what it could be, and that's what she wants to find out. Stupid angel, where are you? How blunt. I'm surprised you're still here. You even ditched that girl of yours. How sad. She's got nothing to do with this. We'll settle this right here. Go back to heaven and leave those people alone. I know you've been trying to feed off people. You got me. I sure am an angel. Next you're going to get mad at a demon for hovering around a poor dying human like a vulture, right? It's only fair. Yeah, but you're going way too far. I see. You're here because you're mad at me for breaking some kind of ancient rule, huh? Ugh, I knew it. You are up to something. You don't strike me as someone who cares much for rules, though. In fact, I distinctly remember you claiming you didn't care about what I did to my audience. This is different. You know those rules were put in place for a reason. A reason such as? Toko pauses suddenly, not wanting to say the first thing that comes to her mind. Maybe she's remembering something her dad told her, or it doesn't quite sit right with her that the angel is being so brazen about it. That whole, sustainability thing. True, if phrased awkwardly. But you know we have people in charge of arbitration. Nobody says anything to me about it. Find a witch and make her stop me. Until then, there's no reason to be concerned. Go take care of what it is you're doing here on Earth. Unless... Are you hiding something, Miss Toko? Huh? Come on, what's the real reason you're here? Or do you not actually know? This is adorable. You're hiding something. But you're not hiding it from me, you're hiding it from yourself. What? I suggest that before you do something you regret, you take the time to really understand why you feel the need to be so rudely belligerent to the idol your girlfriend so admires. You can't just shoo me off! Please escort my fan from the premises. It won't be that easy. Oh, trust me, it will. Break her in half, Ezra. He's big. How scary. He never hit something so small, and there's no way he could focus on 2 targets at a time. Let's rock. And I will be mean and end it there. So we'll find out what happens after in this little scuffle next time. I want that voiceover DLC to come out soon because frankly Toko's voice is killing me. But if it happens, it happens. Hopefully my throat doesn't get trashed by the end of this. And I would hate to put this on another hiatus just to wait for voice DLC. I don't know. I'll talk about it and I'll think about it and talk about it and see what happens. But until then, this is the Gamer Girl signing off. Bye bye!